If you would like your Yamaha engine to have a 20-year, 100,000-mile warranty, then watch this video. Hey everyone! Several months ago I posted a video basically asking your input on what type of oil to put in my bike, either conventional oil or synthetic oil. And there were a lot of great comments in the comment section and a discussion about that. But there was one dialogue between a couple of you that really stood out. And it was between Triumph Lover and Jay Hall. And in that conversation, Triumph Lover mentioned that there was kind of a hidden program by Yamaha called the Yamalube Advantage. And basically, if you use Yamalube oil in your motorcycle, they will warrant your engine for 20 years and 100,000 miles. So, and Jay Hall had verified that and posted what he found in the comments section below. So first, shout out. Thank you, both of you guys, for having that discussion because this is something that I did not know about. It wasn't anything that I was told by my dealer, and it wasn't anything that I had found in the owner's manual, and I haven't found it anywhere on the Yamaha website because after reading that, I tried to find it as if I were shopping for a new bike, and it's just not there. It is very difficult to find. This is something you have to know about, really, in order to find it. So again, thank you guys for having that. Now I'm going to tell you about my experience in registering for the program and to see how it exactly works. So the first thing I did was I went to the website, and I'm going to put that up on the screen, and I read through the requirements, and near the bottom it basically has 6 key points in order for this program to work. And first is you need to service your vehicle in accordance with the owner's manual, basically, whether that's a time interval or mileage. Now, it does state in the rules section and the requirements that they do allow a 10% variance in that. So you have a little bit more than just what it states precisely in the manual. So you can go over by as much as 10%. And the next main point about all this is that when it's time for your service, either yourself or the dealership must use Yamalube oil and Yamaha genuine oil filters. And then they also give a list of the qualifying Yamalube oils, as you can see there on the screen. The next thing you need to do is log into your Yamalube Advantage account within 30 days of completing your service and provide the information necessary. Next, you need to keep all of your original receipts. And then last main point is that this is transferable, as are regular warranties, and often extended warranties are as well. So this is no different. All right, so having read all of that, I decided to give it a go. So I clicked on the registration button, and as you can see there on the screen, there's not a whole lot to that. It took me a few minutes to fill it out, provide the information, and then press on from there. So now I was ready to enter my service records because at this time I had already changed the oil twice. Once, the first one by the dealer at the 600-mile break-in point, and then the second one, which was actually the day before I was doing all of this registration and trying to enter this information on the Yamalube Advantage website. So as I went to enter the service record for my first oil change, which took place at the dealer, that's when I ran into a snag, because the built-in calendar on the website only allowed the calendar to go back 30 days. Because remember, that was one of the first rules that it set up there. You must enter the information on their website, register it within 30 days. Well, this was several months after I had already done my first oil change. So I decided to go ahead and enter the information anyway and press on, and then I figured I would look into it later. So when I went to enter the second oil change, that one was easy enough without a glitch because I had changed the oil the day before. So that clearly fit within the built-in calendar that they had on the website. So that went fine. But when I got done, I didn't have a warm fuzzy. I felt like this just didn't feel right. I was a little skeptical because of that 30 days, and it didn't let me accurately put in the day that the dealer really did my oil change. So I decided to call Yamaha and find out what was going on and whether or not it was too late for me to get in on this program or not. So when I called Yamaha, I asked to speak to somebody that deals with the Yamalube Advantage because there's only one phone number for Yamaha USA. And even though there was a phone number on the Yamalube Advantage website, that's the same phone number that you will find all over the rest of Yamaha's websites. So it's the same number. So anyway, when I asked to get somebody that deals with the Yamalube Advantage program, he said there really is no one. And he said he would be able to address my concerns or answer my questions. So I told him what was going on. First, I told him that I was only recently aware of such a program because it was nothing that I had found in the owner's manual. It wasn't anything that the dealer told me. And I told him specifically how I had learned about the program, which was in the comments on my YouTube channel. And I said it was long after my first oil change. And I told him the snag that I had run into. And he said, as long as you're registered for the program and you have the original receipts, if there's a mismatch on the date that you enter your service records on the website, he said that doesn't matter. The main point is as long as you have the receipts. Okay, for me, this seems like a no-brainer. I will continue using Yamalube oils and Yamaha filters moving forward. And because I will probably continue ordering those things online, I will always have electronic receipts. So it only takes a couple of minutes to enter it into the Yamalube website. So for me, it's worth it for 20 years and 100,000 miles. So I will provide the link in the description if this is something that you are interested in. For those of you that have not yet bought a motorcycle, you have the advantage of being able to register within the time frame. And for those of you maybe that recently purchased and you haven't had your first oil change yet, you can be ahead of the game as well. Go ahead and register and then enter the data within 30 days of every time you change the oil, just to play it safe. But anyway, I hope you found this information useful. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know every time I upload a new video. See you next time.